guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be going through what's in my gym bag. This is just what I take with me to gyms and just going to lift and not inside of meets. Anytime I go to meets, I'll have less stuff in my gym bag. Also add in some singlets and stuff like that. None of this is necessary. You don't need any of this to start lifting or get into powerlifting. This is just all stuff that can be used, but it's definitely not necessary. We'll start with my shoes. This bag, I got it off of Amazon. It's got a little shoe compartment over here. I used the Reebok Legacy lifters. I've had them for about a week now that I've actually lifted in. They are extremely solid, a little heavier than some people like, but I like that it holds me to the ground. Very comfortable and very stable. I don't feel like I'm lopsided, and I do like the raised heel. It helps me hit depth a little bit better. Definitely would recommend. They are a little pricey. I believe they go somewhere around $200, but there is other forms of shoes that you could get like that, and you also don't need to lift in a raised heel. It's all personal preference. I would suggest trying it if you're not sure what you like. The raised heel squats, if you put a plate on the ground and just put your heels up on it and squat, it will give you a simulated feeling of what that's like, and that's actually how I figured out that I preferred the raised heel. Moving on, something that's more geared towards me personally, and this is definitely a preference thing. I use a mouth guard. The New Age mouth guard. I've had this for about 3 weeks, and I absolutely love this thing. It's geared towards powerlifting, so it's meant to bite down. There's no front, and it doesn't feel like you have this big bulky thing in your mouth the whole time. So that's not necessary for a lot of people, but some might. I always have the trusty BioFreeze on me, just in case feeling a little sore. We got some ammonia. These are the Strength Shop smelling salts. What else we got in here? We got some just athletic tape, and I have a Strength Shop power cuff. Sometimes I'll be lifting, my elbows will feel a little sore on bench or something. I'll just throw this on, a little bit of compression. This one, I always keep baby powder on me. It's not only for deadlifting. Everybody will have some chafing on the inside of your legs or something like that. Just throw some baby powder on. It makes life a lot more enjoyable, that's for sure. And the front right, this is where I keep all of my wraps and sleeves. So I have just some basic bodybuilding.com lifting straps. I don't ever really use these, maybe for some shrugs, so I really don't feel investing in them is necessary. I just got these Tough Wrap 16-inch wrist wraps. So far I love them. I love the design. They don't have the thumb loop. Instead, they have a system where you just kind of pull this through and then you wrap. I prefer this. I wish that more brands did this. Again, these are a little more pricey as well, but definitely worth the expense if you need solid wraps. I have weak wrists, unfortunately, so I'm definitely needing these. And then I always carry a spare pair of wrist wraps. These are terrible. I believe it's Harbinger, just normal black wrist wraps, but I mean, the thumb loop is loose. They're not very stiff. They don't really do much for me. Side pocket, I have my therapy band for my shoulder, and then just a jump rope. Sometimes if I'm feeling tired or something like that, I'll just do 5-10 minutes on the jump rope, get my body feeling nice and loose. Main compartment, chalk, because you can never have enough, and you don't want to sit there and touch everybody else's chalk. That's disgusting. But moving on, these are actually calf sleeves. My dad tore his calf and he had to wear these. I took these to deadlift in. I don't want to wear deadlift socks everywhere I go, so I just throw these on and tear these up instead of my knee sleeves. And then for my knee sleeves, I use the A7 International. These are the IPF approved 7mm edition. So with these, they are, again, a little bit more pricey, but definitely worth the expense. These are a great company, and the fact that I can use them in competition nationally is also a big plus to me, because then I don't have to buy another pair. Here, I have the Strength Shop belt. This is the 13mm. I prefer this due to the price. The price of, your Inzer belts and your SPD belts, they're outrageous. When I was searching for belts, I definitely knew I wanted a lever belt. I like the fact that I don't have to expend as much energy on putting, a prong in or something like that. I could just get done with my lift and, open it right up. Definitely a lot cheaper than any of your big name belts, but it works just as well and you're really not sacrificing any performance. And then finally, I just keep my workout program in the bottom of my bag just in case, you forget something. It's always good to have. And then to take some notes about the day. I don't believe in having a big planner with me. It's a waste of time. If I really need to write something, I just write it down real quick. All right, guys, so that's what's in my gym bag. Thursday, I have a day in life coming out. I'm going to be training here with Sam at Beast Barbell. He's going to be my coach for the time being. Really excited. The journey, which is going to be my journey to my first powerlifting meet, that's going to begin here next week. Next Tuesday will be the first post of the journey. Probably going to have a sit-down interview with Sam and just, go over what the plan is. And then from there on, we're going to see what we can do. But thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.